Hey everybody, well today's video will be my 2012 favorites or loves videos as the title says. And I am a little bit late to the game, but those of you that have been following me on Twitter know that my husband was very ill this past week. They thought that he had the flu. It turns out that he had some sort of infection that led to a pretty severe pneumonia. Was in the hospital for a week and thankfully is home and doing really well. He's actually downstairs, so I'm going to be keeping an ear out for him, make sure that if he needs me I'll stop the video of course and go right downstairs. Now I did try to do the top 12 of 2012. I watched Blushing Pixie. I loved her video, and as I started to pick things out of my collection I thought there's just no way that I could possibly only do 12. So I'm sorry, you'll have to bear with me. I do have several more than 12. Not sure the exact count as I'm looking over to the side to see them, but I guess we can count together as we go along. Let's start off with skin, because skin is really the most important thing for us to work on as we try to achieve all the looks that we do. If our skin or the canvas of what we're trying to create isn't really in great condition, it really doesn't matter what other products we buy, and therefore you guys know I am really truly into keeping my skin as best as I possibly can. Of course, the first thing I'm going to start off with is what I always start off with, which is an SPF. It's so really important. I have the same beef that I've had for years. I wish the companies would either not put any SPF into their products or put in a minimum of SPF 30. Most of the dermatologists now recommend nothing less than SPF 30. So to me, these companies that continue to put in SPF 10, SPF 15, SPF 12, and market it to us as if we're really taking care of our skin properly, we're just not. My favorite for this year, and which has been for quite a while, is my UV Essential from Chanel. This is an SPF of 50. I happen to like a little stronger SPF. I know that a lot of people don't, because if you start to get into the higher SPFs, they start to get a little heavier. They start to smell a little bit more like a suntan lotion, and I know we don't really like that. Not with this one. I really like it. It's really lightweight. It absorbs really quickly into the skin, and SPF 50 can't beat that. The next thing that I really love this year, and I only have a sample of it, from a company called Tatcha, and it's her Polished Gentle Rice Enzyme Powder. This is just a phenomenal exfoliator. I absolutely love it. So gentle on your skin. It's a very lightweight powder. You add a little bit of moisture to it and you rub it into your skin. It is so gentle on your skin, and yet your skin feels just heavenly when you rinse it off. So absolutely love that. For creams, the most important cream for me this year, and this has been on recommendation of my good friend Jan, who is Catalina 031. Jan sort of made me a little bit lazy this year because she does such great research on all the products that I sort of sneak onto her channel, see what she's recommending, and I've not done my own research as much as I used to, and that is the Atralin cream. Now, for those of you that have tried retinal creams before, of course, first of all, this is a prescription cream, so you have to get it from your dermatologist, but I know a lot of people have tried different retinal creams and had a problem with irritation. Not so with this one. This one has been absolutely phenomenal for me. Great recommendation from Jan, and a great recommendation that I'm passing on to you. Now, the cream that I really love this year, and I think it just actually won one of the top awards in the Total Beauty magazine, it's from Revive. It's their Moisturizing Renewal cream. This is a phenomenal cream. Absolutely love this. I really think between the Atralin and this cream, it's really improved the texture of my skin greatly over the past year. Although I will warn you guys, do not use them together. This is fairly strong on its own, and of course the Atralin is also. So what I do is I use the Atralin about 2 or 3 times a week, and then I use this in between, and this is just a phenomenal cream. For primers, I have 2. The first one I've had a little bit longer than the second one is the Hourglass Veil. This is the one that everybody has been raving about this year, and rightly so. Great product. It feels just divine on the skin, and then your makeup application just goes on flawlessly with it. Absolutely love this product. And the next one is one that I've only had for a short period of times. I follow a terrific blogger, and I follow her on Twitter too, so you guys should look at my Twitter account and connect into her name. It's the Black Panties, and she is huge into ByTerry. She recommended that I tried the Hydra-Primer, which I got. I have been using, and I do like it a lot. It sort of slid into home base for me because I really got it sort of at the tail end of 2012, but it definitely definitely need a recommendation in this video. One of the best things about taking care of my skin is that I need less and less foundation. I really do it more sort of in the areas that I'm going to put other products into. For example, where I'm going to apply blush or my contour, and I don't do as much on my forehead, I don't do as much on my chin. I really do really light application. And two winners for me, of course, I have to mention my Vitalumiere Aqua. Absolutely love it. I have it in the BR30. This can get a little bit drying on my face, I will admit that, but I have learned how to compensate for it to make sure I moisturize well enough. I just absolutely love the look of this on my skin. I've used it the whole year. And the next one is from Giorgio Armani. It's my Maestro. I have this in the color of 5. This is just a dream. I absolutely love this. This really feels like my skin, but better. It's very sheer. It's just so soothing on my skin. I think the reason is because of the oils in it. It really allows you to have enough time to really work it in well and sort of move it around the way that you want it. So this has been a huge hit for me this year. I'm not a huge concealer lover, but I do have some favorites. The first one is from Hourglass. Love this. It is so creamy smooth. More than concealing spots on my face, what I use this for is for the inner corners of my eyes to brighten and highlight. I just love this color. I love the application. It doesn't settle into any fine lines for me, and I have it in the color, I believe this is the color Natural. So really, really loving that. Another product that I've loved this year is from Bess. It is his Illuminating eyeshadow base. It's in the color of Cashmere. I do use this for a base on my eyes, but I also do sometimes use it for a highlighter or what you might consider for concealing under my eyes. It's one of the normal pens that you just sort of twist it and then put it on. This goes on beautifully. For those of you that like the touche éclat, which I absolutely do not like, definitely try this. You'll be amazed at the difference of how this applies. I really think this is far superior. And then my all-time favorite for this year for sure has been my Guerlain. It's my Precious Lights. It's Illuminating Rejuvenator. I have it in the color of 01. And this again is the same thing. It's just a pen that you twist up and that you apply. This is another one. If you guys like your touche éclat, try these. They're amazing. 2 blushes this year. One is a cream. It's from Kevin Aucoin. It's his Creamy Glow in Pravella. This is just the most glorious blush ever. The color just gives you a really natural blush type of look. It is so soft to apply. It goes on so smoothly. You only need a little bit of it, but it just feels so great on your skin, and the color is amazing. What I love best about it is that, what I love best about really all products that do this for me is that when you look like you haven't put a lot of effort into putting your makeup on, but you look really great, this is the type of product that does it. And the second blush that I really love, and this company actually has been a huge hit for me this year, is from Dolce & Gabbana. And this is in the color of Rose. This is a powder blush. Look how gorgeous that color is. Just a beautiful, beautiful, really more peachy pink than pinky peach, if that makes sense. Absolutely love this color. Use this all the time. Probably more a spring and summer color, but I don't care. I just absolutely love it because I like just a little bit of color in my cheeks. If I have enough sort of natural pink color in my cheeks, I love this all year round. 2 bronzers. Now this baby is just the best. This is just so funny. Whenever I pull this out, this is my Bronze Universal de Chanel. Whenever I pull this out, I am absolutely amazed that I still have product left. I think this might rejuvenate itself at night. I'm not really sure. It's just impossible for me to hit pan. I'm wondering if perhaps the elves, when they're not busy the rest of the year preparing for Christmas, maybe they're getting into our pots of Chanel Bronze Universal and replenishing them. And my most favorite powder bronzer has been from Dolce & Gabbana. It's the Sicilian lace I showed you not too long ago. It did have an overspray of gold on it, which is gone, which I'm really sort of sorry because it was really nice. It was very light, but the color is absolutely perfect for me. The application is just wonderful. It lasts. It feels great. It's just, there's just a definite 10 for me. Absolutely love, love, love this bronzer. Moving on to eyeshadows, I'm going to stick with Dolce & Gabbana. This is absolutely a favorite for me this year. I bought a few other palettes that are similar colors, but I keep going back to this. This is in the quad called Desert. Love these colors. Oh, they're just so glorious. I can do more looks with this, even though they're the natural colors, which I really tend to like. But I can mix this up so beautifully that I just keep reaching for it. And I keep trying to force myself not to do it because I have so many shadows that I love to use. But this has definitely been a huge winner for me this year. Two other companies that I've absolutely loved this year too. The first one is Burberry. I'm going to show you just one color only because I think any color that you pick in Burberry is a great color, but I do want to just open this and show you. It's 03 Porcelain. This is a great blending color. I love all of their colors, almond, porcelain white. I don't care what color you have, as I said, they're all phenomenal colors. Just a great eyeshadow. And the next eyeshadow company that I've really loved this year has been Rouge Bunny Rouge. Again, I'm going to show you one color only because I want you to see a color, but any color that you pick I think is a great color. This one is called Sweet Dust Seriema. This is a gorgeous color. This color actually is the one that I showed you that looks a little bit like the Chanel Notorious, the contour that everybody's been loving. So if you want to get a great eyeshadow color plus have a color to play with that's similar to the Notorious, this is definitely it. This is a great color. Finishing up with three more eye products. The first one is liquid liners. Again, I'm going to show you one of my absolute favorites, but I think for the year 2012, liquid liners has really been it for me. I just love the application of liquid liners. I love the control. And this is another one from Dolce & Gabbana. This is Baroque Bronze. Love this. I use this, I'd say, just about every other day. It just goes with pretty much all the looks that I've been doing, and it's just great. I should really get a backup of it, especially since it is a limited edition. The next thing that's been great for me this year is from Chanel. Never was a fan, or I shouldn't say never, but for a long time have not been a fan of Chanel's mascaras, and the La Volume mascara that they just came up with, I love. I will tell you that a few people have said to me that it flakes on them. Has not been a problem for me. Absolutely love the brush, love the mascara. I think it gives the most incredible pow for my eyes. It's just amazing. And my most favorite thing for my eyes this year, which is a fairly new item, another item that sort of slid into home base, is from Dior. It's my Dior Show Heat Curl. Love this, love this, love this. I turn it on. Let's see if you can see the red in it. I turn it on just as I'm starting my makeup, and I let it sit there to warm up, and then when I am finished doing all of my makeup and my eye makeup, and after I've put my mascara on, you can use it before, but I like to use it after. You can use it either way. I just go and sort of half close my eyes and go right to the tips of my lashes and just push them back with this. Amazing curl, lasts the whole day. This is probably my absolute favorite item of all of 2012. For lips, Tom Ford has just hit it out of the ballpark for me. I absolutely love his lipsticks. Going to show you one color again because similar to the eyeshadows that I showed you, I think if you have it in any color, it's a winner for the year. This one is in the color of Flamingo. This is just a great pink color. It is so beautiful. For lip liners, I love the Chanel lip liners. This one is Praline. Love it with my nudes, love it with my pinks, just love it. Love the application. It's nice and soft. It's moist. It's not drying at all. Just a great color. And then for gloss, I have to stick with Chanel also. This is in the color of 297. One of my most favorite. Actually like this over red lips as much as I do over my nude colors or my pink colors. This is just a great color. I'm sure you're all saying out there, what? She's not going to show any brushes? Come on, you know I'm going to show brushes, but I did leave it for last. My absolute favorite brushes for the year 2012, drumroll please, are my Suku brushes. Love these. These are the brushes that Lisa Eldridge speaks about and uses in most of her videos. There's a good reason for them. They are absolutely amazing. I have heard people say that if you get the right tool, it will actually do the work for you, and I have to say with the Suku brushes that is really, really true. The only problem for those of us here in the United States is that they are not readily available. I don't believe you can even find them online. They're sold in Selfridges in London. I am lucky enough to have a good friend whose husband travels back and forth to London fairly often, and he is such a good sport. He always asks if there's something that I would like for him to pick up, and of course I had to have these brushes. They are just amazing. They are so soft. They clean so beautifully, and they're just, I just can't say enough about them. They're definitely a winner for me in 2012. So that's it, everyone. Those are my favorites for 2012. Kudos to those of you that could keep it to 12. There was just no way that I could do it. I had a hard enough time keeping it to the number that I shared with you today. Absolutely love my makeup. Everything I use was really a favorite for me, so having to just pick certain ones sort of makes me wonder if the rest of them are downstairs being mad at me. Anyways, I hope everybody is having a great weekend. Take care of yourself, everybody. You never know when something's going to kick you in the you-know-what, and you are down for the count, as I learned so well this week. I hope everybody has a great week. Take care. Speak to you soon.